As we are once again alive upon the internet. Move myself a little bit. It's that side. Just moving the camera. I have a few free hours consecutively, so I'm going to make use of some of them to stream. Mostly because, yeah, putting off making a video. Although towards yeah, actually in some part in this stream, I'll put together a thing I want to have for that video, which I keep putting off making. And although well, I've just been busy. So that's the actual answer. Stay. But yeah, for in the meantime, I do wanna do some of the things that we basically prepared yesterday. Let me bring up a build collection tab. Because yeah, for once, we did it in the inverse way. Will this work right away? Yep. We did it somewhat in the inverse way where we actually did things to the build collection and then we're going to put them in the game, where usually it's the other way around. Usually we do things in the game and then we apply it to the build collection. I'm gonna go stand over here-ish, put my back against the wall, go into the void. Because yeah, we're gonna give up on this combat medic. Just gonna have a quick check if I want to salvage anything of it. Gear-wise, we're gonna salvage the mods, of course. That's a given. None of these pieces will really be worthwhile saving in any other way. What I also wanted to do is, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a dance with these three builds and make them line up as they are there, because basically, yeah, the demolitionist and this one are gonna swap places just because I want them to. Putting the eclipse next to the explosive build, that's usually I have it in most of my characters. Yeah, let's first deconstruct this build basically. And we'll just load it, take the mods out. None of these pieces will really do anything for us, so we'll just put in some gear set pieces for now. Because yeah, having a jumbled mess of gear set pieces is obvious to me then that like that those parts are taken care of. Even this Grupo is record here. Yeah, I'll just put a piece there, take that out. Actually, while I'm doing this, because yeah, there was one replacement part in here, which was this thing. No. Already taking care of it, it seems okay. I used to have a Fox's Prayer with repair skills, which could swap with that Grupo. I'll actually give up on that because, yeah, that's why that Grupo is actually the red core piece in that. Because yeah, then I could swap it with a normal Fox's Prayer and just have the same crit damage and basically have that detox overwriting a repair skill. We're gonna keep the weapons and stuff, so yeah, we're just gonna deconstruct this. Should actually say that I'm deconstructing a loadout item as well. It's only saying optimized item, but we'll deconstruct them. Anyway, we'll have a bunch of items missing. We're gonna use that slot while we have it empty to basically do this, overwrite here, and then we're gonna take this over overwrite here. Yep. Let's rename it right away as well. So this becomes 6 demo, not Denny, demo, Explo. Just seeing as HE is already taken. Actually, we'll put HE actually still in there. But yeah, HE in Division 2 means not high explosive, but means high end. Becomes HE Explo, just to differentiate it from hardwired Explo. And then yeah, this thing then goes here, and this becomes 7 tech. And I've taken to calling this, instead of Turbo, because that's kind of its origination. Freeing up this one, we're gonna load the full FI just because the skill mods will be there for it, and we're gonna overwrite that here. Even though we'll be definitely using different weapons for it. This goes back in. This goes in. That stays. Let's go put tech on it. I already have 3 out of the 4 parts needed for the combat medic. Because those are. We got a backpack. I crafted the other 2. The one part I can't craft is holsters. Because it needs to be a striker with repair skill to be record, which yeah, we can't craft because there's no blueprint for it. That's where that sentence was going before I lost my lost where I was heading. And yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna actually as well rename this to be instead of what it was to 8 tech SB CMAT. SB for Striker's Battle Gear. Actually, let's already load up the parts we have and save that over what we have here. And 2 pieces instead of 1. Now comes the thing of which piece was it? It was that one. Luckily, easily enough. Backpacks already actually in our inventory. This one, because I crafted them, of course, on a watch alt just to save on resources on this character. We won't mod them up and stuff because yeah, we're gonna go farming for some striker. I might find better pieces, so it's not worth it yet to recalibrate them or anything. But basically, the only part missing is all of these are repair skill as well, right? Just to double check. Yep. So the only part we're missing is a holster, and yeah, it does need to be repair skill so I can record a core. We could settle for it being crit chance or crit damage for the time being, and the yellow core. But I'd rather not settle. I'd rather just have the full thing. We'll save this over here. We'll keep that one FI piece in there just for filler. But yeah, that's kind of the outline of it. Oh, and hey there, Scooby. Oh, this is not going to be for the X0 showcase. We'll still do that this evening. This is mostly going to be me farming for this combat medic, getting this one done. Preparing in a little bit as well a spreadsheet for a video, because yeah, later on towards the evening-ish, I also have like 3 hours before stream that is quiet, basically. So I'll use that time to maybe make that video and get it up. And then, yeah, this evening we'll do the Xero showcase. But yeah, that's more of an evening. But yeah, I basically have till at least 2:30 my time. Well, technically till 3, so which is 4 hours from now. So I have basically 4 hours uninterrupted. So I was gonna play video games anyway. So yeah, as I don't have really work to do until then. And yeah, I did notice this zone is Striker. I don't want to farm a zone for a little bit. And also this isn't the worst zone because you can get bounties pretty easily. Although annoyingly the bounties like flip between north and south. What I actually want to do, because I forgot this evening, is I actually go and have a look at the vendors. Because yeah, Cassie should be up as well. Actually, let's go head to Cassie first.
Thanks.
We'll see about spawning the snitch. Forcing him to spawn. This character hasn't been loaded in much, so hopefully he should not be on cooldown. And yeah, the way you try to spawn the snitch is like this. You go to places like the one I went to with the classified, and down here. Oh, I should. We have saved this build. Let's not run this build, because if I run into an enemy, I would struggle to kill them. Let's grab an actual build. I went and got some resources earlier, just before the stream, because I needed some water. May have spawned them then, so I might come back to that. Let's give it one more jump. Sometimes it takes a few jumps to find him, find the man, the myth, the legend. Let's have the screen back up. Snitchy, you there? Nope. we would already see the triangle through this wall. Yeah, likely I've put him on cooldown with this character. I could do it with, and let's first go and check the vendors, because I haven't at all. Sometimes there's useful things on them, especially I want to check on Cassie, because yeah, Cassie has a bunch of gear set items on her, and I'm actually running low on Striker, although I don't need anymore, because yeah, we won't be able to craft that holster anyway. I realize that. The one thing I want to get from her is, although maybe I'll just load back up a little bit on Striker parts. They're nothing useful. Especially as well want to check the Z vendors if there is a TDI card custom, maybe one of these days. Do still want one for the third account. This is really one of the items that are actually really missing. That is actually affecting gameplay. I did log in a little bit and ran around and got enough of the resources to get all of these accounts characters their weekly SHD thingies. That one was also nothing too useful. Also, yeah, the Salty brought up that, oh, some nice golden hour. Oh, wait, is it actually? I don't know, it's like midday, but why is it so orange? kind of weird.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by
Let's go grab this vendor. Actually, commando isn't kind of handy for third account because I'm done with sniper rifles mostly on that account, but I don't have the commando proficient yet, so I could do it with resources, with credits. That account is reaching the point where I can kind of spend resources on that. Really want to. Because it's 300k, basically 300 and something k. It's 20 times this number, basically. Which is, let's say, 320k, 10k, 10k. Yeah, 310k. In credits to get one item proficient. Which, when you do it with watch points, when you have a little bit of watch points for it, can be doable. Let's go check the DZ ones first as well, and then have a peek at New York.
Civilians in distress.
Yeah, this one's always the longest run. There's this one chest here. I still always want to, technically, yeah, I've been, actually in the past we've had it even with clan members trying to, but we've never gotten it, but technically it should be able to. It's in the area of the DZ, and we have speculated that it might be possible to get Yal from it. Although actually at this point, I would maybe say that it's not possible because we have tried for quite a while to loot that thing, and we've never had a confirmed Yal from it. Although often it drops a purple, and the set of purple Yals isn't complete because they didn't completely fix that when they did it to all of the other items, because a Yal was not craftable or anything. Also, on my main account, I still need to, I mean, I don't need it, is the thing. That's why I haven't done it yet. But I have a ton of DZ credits saved up. And I should spend them on exotic components at some point. But also, I'm currently as well just stuck kind of not spending them because while I have the exotic components, I don't have the SHD recalibrations or SHD calibrations or field recons, really. That's kind of my bottleneck now. And I don't have watch alts there. I have like 1k saved up on each character, but I kind of want to reach another 500 level milestone. Because I usually spend it in packs of 1k or in packs of 500 over each character. And I try to keep 1k back, like 1k in reserves on each character. Just yeah. I mean, I should just spend it all, but and just get a bunch of skills to 10 and stuff. Yeah, it feels more fuzzy if I keep them. Harmony. This was available last week or 2 weeks ago or something on the DZ vendors. Yeah, that's the only DZ item on the DZ vendors. So, and nothing else worthwhile here. Before we go to New York, let's try once more to spawn the snitch. Although actually there he has a spawn point right here, so me fast traveling there might have even spawned him there and put him on cooldown. And I most likely I've just completely put him on cooldown. What I'll likely do is swap to the third character on this account, which is also a level 40, but just a watch alt. We'll use him to spawn in the snitch and get the location and the spawn in for Cassie.
Safe area detected.
And a big show showing up. This vendor should not have any named items normally. And yeah, this basically shows you. The big show is not actually tagged correctly as a named item. and is showing up a lot in vendors and stuff. Yeah, me. Nothing there. And yeah, whenever you have issues getting the vendor Benitez to work, you just have to check here if that prompt is up. If that prompt is up, you can't actually. And a grown great showing the same effect. Surprised this isn't a relic. And yeah. And yeah, not even a Habsburg as well, because I was keeping an eye out for Habsburg and Brazos. None of those available either. What's available here in New York, actually? Nothing I'm after. And now comes the question, what do I want to do to farm those striker pieces? We've done a ton of countdowns. Kind of good on those. Considering either Summit or farming this White House zone. I might farm this White House zone. Well, actually, one of the CPs is hyenas. Although I don't care about the extra things on this account, the bonus things. Because a hyena headshots is a Jack League thing. 250 of them. Although, yeah, I especially want to get that on my main account. I will get that on my main account. I've gotten 120s on all leagues, so we'll continue that streak, even though it doesn't give you anything really except a little bit extra XP. And yeah, do I want to run Headhunter Determined and go 5 directives, or do I just keep the tech tank, stay 3 directives, and be lazy? I think I'm going to be lazy. It's way too early for try-harding. My brain isn't completely active yet. We'll just take cool skills, fog of war, no regen. Don't want to take pistolero or special ammo. Pistolero is annoying to deal with, and special ammo is not something I want against hyenas, especially. So we'll just take those 3 directives. And yeah, cool skills doesn't really do anything against tech tanks anyway, so. And yeah, we're gonna... You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, no bounty saved up. See where this puts it. This, even though it's challenging. I put it there, which I was hoping, because yeah, I'm gonna just go do this bounty and then go and do that. And even though it's challenging, I'm mostly in it for getting. If I was actually smart, I would just set the world to challenging as well and just run it like that, because I'm not interested in the quality of the gear, just the number, and I just want to have a holster with repair skill. Optimize it up and record it to yellow.
Don't let him get you.
But also, I mean, the difference between the two isn't... I mean, well, the jump from challenging to heroic is pretty big, but not once you have decent builds and decent effectiveness in the game.
Here we go. On the move. UAV's going out.
They're flanking.
Just gonna blow up the things that blow up. I didn't mean to blow her up, actually, but yeah, actually, I was true to my word. I blew up the things that can blow up, even though she was in my face and blew up my shield with it. Although it's already back. Shields don't have long cooldowns.
Oh, hey, is that you? Watch your fire. I'm moving. Light them up.
Should actually go for headshots just to get a few of those stages out of it, but I'm gonna overdo it. And yeah, let's hope we get that striker piece. I would love to make that build, add it to the collection. This as well with the amount of that's a name group as well. With the named amount of changes we've done to the collection, I'm also gonna actually do a video of like a bunch of the recent changes we did there, and also not just to like an update video, but more as a let's discuss why, like what led me to change them and stuff. Because yeah, most of them as well, we did calculations for them, so we can show the calculations and talk about it and make it interesting. There were some... Oh. Screw you. Screw you for... Yeah. Getting behind me. Saw that happen, and I was like... I should have... What should I have actually done? I shouldn't have pushed in, but actually I should have. We'll just go to the CP. What I shouldn't have done is let him get behind me, but I didn't really have a way of stopping him getting behind me. Because yeah, I was in the dilemma shield heavies and stuff have as well. Like the Riker shield heavies. When you have enemies in front of you and behind you, you face one way, you die to one. If you face the other way, you die to the other. And there were some shrubs there and stuff. I should have like tried to use those as cover, but luckily this gal has all the snitch cards and stuff, so there's no loss there at least. They jump into a grave. You didn't know there was like a grave there. Downside is that did cost me all my mementos. We'll get a few fresh ones here. I'm gonna engage him this way. So the CP should not aggro from that. While I can, I'm just gonna mark most of the enemies just so this initial wave is known to me. Might go upstairs. Let's sneak upstairs. That one's gonna spot me anyway. A little dangerous, but... Hello! I'm in your base and I'm setting up the bomb. I'm gonna leave her alive, get him most of the way down, call in my allies, and then kill her.
Reinforcements en route.
Like I said, one more kill and the next wave spawns. They usually come up just one by one up this elevator, so they're easy prey. One of them got behind me, of course, but just one I can deal with. Especially when I have memento stacks nearby. Next contestant, come on up. Next contestant, come on. Sir, did you come on up? He wanted to be special. He wanted the other elevator. He was like, I'm a named, damn it! I want my own elevator. Good for you. Here, have some bullets to the face. Oh, no.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Actually got pretty close to breaking my shield there. That's not polite. Don't break my shield, I just got it back.
Contacts.
Let's get ammo. Let's get back in position. So I'm not gonna use that. I was hoping for that weak point. I did get it. Hitting the inside of my shield with most of these shots, but I do want this assaulter dead. Yeah, we could use the minigun, but the minigun is actually not that effective. I need to headshot with it to mark with and get hit under stacks. Yeah, let's go push into them. I'm solo anyway. At least there's not going to be a named group there, but we despawned that one. So much fire there that my game went. Let's drop some frames. See as well over there that the encoder went almost red. So close the distance on some of these. Are you shooting grenades at me? Did you not? Yeah, they have 3 spawn points here. All 3 of them are sewers. Although, yeah, what happened? Yeah, there's a medic running around rezzing, which I do not appreciate. I need to stack better. Which is a sentence I say a lot these days. Seems I've forgotten how to play Heartbreaker Technique. Stack first. Once full, we kill a lot faster. Grenadier likely. Yeah. Hold out for better ones. I'm thinking as well of making Striker PFE. Oh yeah, actually I would need to, because I have blue ones on this character anyway. Or blue improvised pieces for that other build anyway. Because likely what I'll do is I won't make it a real build on the character itself. I'll put just the 4 pieces modded up and everything into the stash, and then just so I can grab it if I really want it.
We should keep moving.
But seeing as I already have blue improvised pieces,
Supply room access unlocked.
I can basically have red strikers. I would only really want a yellow on a holster, but yeah, that's the right one. You know what, we'll still take the piece. We'll use it as the placeholder in that other build. I'm not going to load it up now because I would lose my mementos.
More of those bastards.
I'm going to go with the other CP as well, and if there's some stuff along the way, that as well. It's not heavy. Let's go murder these anyway.
I see them. There they are. The KIA here.
Almost murdered you.
That's the last one.
You're lucky you saw the green. Yeah, we'll go for this CP. We'll hit that public execution along the way. Ah, hey, they're tasty. Is having a have a few hours, so it's like let's do a morning stream. Well, I mean, it's not morning. I mean, technically still morning. It's almost at afternoon. But yeah, just basically have a few hours. I was gonna hit that public execution. I said it and then I forgot. And I kind of don't want to do it from this angle. So let's go a little bit more like this. Although, yeah, the sun isn't helping there, but I can put it behind that. That helps. And in the meantime, just farming out some striker parts. The zone is striker. Although likely, once I hit the CP, I might move it over to Summit. I think something's still alive. Oh. There is, in fact, something still alive.
Hiding from me? You should. Fingers on triggers.
There's another thing alive. Oh, wait, what?
Incoming hostiles detected.
A lot of things alive. Although actually, that was the medic that had res that Russia. Like actually, had likely just only left that medic alive, and he was going around resing.
I can bring him back.
Yeah. How about you don't bring them back? And instead just die.
Oh, crap!
Why not join them? Instead of bringing them back. I would prefer that.
That showed him.
Let's get our complimentary bounty. I'll cancel it for now. Let's go do bounties. We'll go to the CP. I can't bring. Hey there, Dad. I was like trying to make sense of that sentence, but then yeah, the verbose, flowery language suddenly hit me. But yeah, hey there, Dad. Dealing with the largest amount. Well, the biggest, or what was it? The largest amount of stupid so far. There's always a bigger fish. But yeah, I can imagine. I mean, we did hit the jackpot basically with a certain righteous someone. But yeah.
My old day job.
Well, at least they'll like Fog makes a video again.
Get back!
Oh, I aggroed stuff over there as well. Let's call him in for safety.
Reinforcements incoming.
I'm about to get flanked anyway. Let's be over here-ish. There's also much more here than just the CP. Because yeah, also, first wave CP is not gonna have reds in it.
Standing ready.
So these guys are patrol. I'm gonna slowly move towards this side, put everything in front of me. The only real danger to me is getting flanked. Let's just go on this side. Put everything in front of me. Ah, there's the... He's looking for his engineer as well. Found him. Because it's his turret in the back that's actually giving me issues. They'll just come to me. Hopefully, whatever I aggroed there, or is that territory? Ah, okay, it's a propaganda. So it's only one wave, and then they won't keep spawning.
An asshole.
We're so close.
Medic, no medicing.
You can do it.
Fucking hell!
Get away from me.
I am revoking your license.
I've got
You have no license for medicine.
You made me do it. Oh, good shot.
Gee, stop shooting me, turret. Thank you.
Oh no, we've lost one.
So much stuff here. I'm feeling there were like 3 medics running around. That's kind of what happened here.
Armored hostile detected.
And I was letting them res everything because I hadn't noticed them yet.
Locking the enemy down.
Feel now we're down to just the CP. Okay, damn it. Could you, madam, could you just stand up and die?
Get out of there.
Hostile broadcast detected.
Why is there an assault team? Let's kill this assault team first. Main assault team. Where are you going, lady? Oh, hey, I'm not getting bonus armor from the mementos. Let's actually check. Yep, nope. Am I regenning? Yeah, I'm regenning. That kind of explains the struggling there as well. Because Salty already kind of reported that, yeah, there seems to be something off with mementos. Actually, what I'll try here, let's see if we can get it fixed. Well, unequip, re-equip. And yeah, it seems to be kind of like fragile armor. It's not 100% of the time. 50% of the time, it bugs out 100% of the time. Oh, Jesus. I see wall of text over there. I'll go read that in a second after this.
Damn.
Go on, I'm here for you.
Help me flank him.
Because I was wondering why I was kind of struggling there, but yeah, that explains it. Although, well, not fully struggling, but just seemed a little bit weaker than I expected myself to be. Especially with CPs when you can run over the mementos.
Almost on me. They're in the target.
It's not that much of a struggle usually.
Covering.
Just gonna kill this thing for the memento.
Need to change mags.
The despawn actually before I killed him.
Don't attack from the front.
I should stack better, which seems to be the theme of the day.
We've got hostiles on our flank. Oh, oh.
Medics, no medicing.
I've got this.
Oh, wait. Nobody likes you. At least on my team.
Think you can handle this?
Likely on your team, everybody likes you.
Double shot.
Friendly down.
Yep, that's exactly where I wanted to vault up, but I was this one. Yeah. In my defense.
Armor's almost down to 0.
I'll go around. I'll keep watch.
Oh, more in the game's defense.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Almost destroyed. Let's get behind it. Shield.
Oh, actually, we should check if open world rogues.
Access unlocked.
Although, well, we should check after they actually do their actual maintenance. Let me catch up here because I saw like walls of text coming up.
Why couldn't you leave us alone?
That if you do damage, it provides a visible number on the screen that the game takes into account any skills such as turrets and this is confirmed when doing operations. That's because we're getting. Turns out the sniper turret Johnson.
Anyone else hear something?
We can do this!
It's okay. Nothing to see.
Sure you checked everywhere?
If there's a person
We all know who you are.
then showed it twice, I still get what the other comments saying. Yeah, they're just not that smart. I mean, they believe stuff that like Bach puts out. Like, yeah. Also, I love because I went back actually and had a look at the other conversation you had with him, and I love that he goes like, "Oh yeah, no, Fog is doing this testing that nobody else has ever done." And it's just like, dude, no, everybody else did this testing 3 years ago when Wony came out. Like, where do you think that that spreadsheet comes from? It literally says TU 8.4. Like, that's the last time that the enemies really got a like real rebalance. That was the rebalance patch where they took out all of the like that there were a billion elites in heroic missions and stuff. Like, everybody else did this testing like back then.
Trouble.
Like, and the only thing that has really changed is that there's been more content, and more of the content is even more geared towards even more armor. Because yeah, good luck with your 50-50 in Heroic Kanta. Like, unless you get Black Tusk, then it might like be 70-30, but any other faction is going to be 80-20. Yeah, Division community things indeed.
You even
Oh, yeah, that number blindness video was a good one. As yeah, I feel yeah that it, oh hey, Christmas order.
Go on, I'm here.
Chill out, dude. Nah, Slayer. No, I meant give me a chill out, dude.
We did it. We did it.
That was too damn close.
Hey, we're gonna get his backpack. Oh yeah, that's the oh yeah. That's actually what I'm looking forward to. That backpack is nice and big and silly. I want it. You thought the Empress or a Yuzina backpack was big? Well, you know what? Let's go do this territory control. Seeing as we're here, I might divert and go do some summit. So do I just count down at that? We've done so many countdowns lately. I kind of want to summit. And I have enough time for 30 floors, so. What is this gal's checkpoint, actually? It is 41. 41 to 71. We want to have hunters. This account has Yule Must, right? Yule Must have Yule Must, yeah. Because yeah, that's the hunter mask that will also likely be active now. I do need to get it on my third account, I feel. Just to have it.
Incoming hostiles detected.
How do you want to play it?
Access key detected.
Another hostile.
Why is that foamer running away from me?
I'll finish that agent.
Now let's just go get this and then mark the enemies. Although yeah, that guy was actually waiting in ambush. Oh, actually.
Down.
Go. Did we get any holsters along the way here? Let's see if we... Yeah, we kept this skill haste one. We'll still keep it. Yeah, let's divert here. Let's go back to White House. We'll sort our gear and we'll go and do some summiting.
Thanks for the deal.
Just gonna check. They have a striker mask, I feel. It's in the stash. And yeah, the bells. The bells! The balls! Balls to the bells! Does she just literally not have a striker mask? How does that happen? She has a striker chest. Just guess we're keeping this one. We'll throw it in the stash now, just for later. Yeah, well, deconstructing the rest. Actually, we've been roaming the zone, but let's give it a try. Let's see if we can, if the snitch off cooldown. Actually, yeah, let's maybe do that. Jump to third character on this account, if because he won't. Oh, actually, I was mistaken. We didn't spawn him in.
Open for business.
We likely got lucky with his timer. Cassie? Oh. I should have gone from the classified, actually. I love it faster. I forgot that this character nowadays has this. Or this account. It was nice. Yep, you were on your best behavior in that video. So. Unique content. I forgot. Correct. Yep. Or basically they just want to make content. They don't understand any of it, and they just want to talk. And the thing is, for the longest of time, like they did that freely without getting called out. The community has like slowly been shifting to more and more people being longtime players and being knowledgeable. So that's kind of mostly what has actually happened. There's a lot more people that want to understand, and then once you kind of have even a little bit of understanding, you can go back to stuff that like Tux puts out, that like Kamikaze puts out and stuff, and you can just go look at it and go like, wait, this is like just dumb. Like half the things that they say is just not applicable. Let me catch up. Actually, let me read it all, because otherwise, might have been something important in there. Health is not important, but in terms of ratio. Yep, I mean, this has been the case for, like what you say, they're prioritizing DTA over DTH. Like that has been the community's consensus for the longest of times. And the only thing that has really changed is that it's actually gotten like more towards DTA, like Countdown, like even more the legendaries and stuff. And yeah. There's the only place that, yeah, I would say that maybe you can get 50-50 is solo Black Tusk. Like, that's the only place I would say you get 50-50s. Yeah, that's... exactly. You need the basics to jump up higher, or at least a grasp of the basics. And yeah, the bells are going to be annoying. That's why I made that thing like enjoy it for the next 3 months. It's going to be around. Like literally, I have it also on my main. Like you're just going to be standing there all tapped out. You know, in a safe shared area or something, and it's just going to be suddenly bells playing in the background, just shocking you awake. I'm not sure this way that I went is actually faster. It's actually not. Less likely to have enemies. So we'll chalk it up to that. Wait, can't I go here? Yeah. Isaac, you're drunk.
Hostile control point identified.
Although basically Isaac doesn't have the inner routes. Like he doesn't have a route like this. He has like he doesn't have all the paths available. So basically Cassie shows her inventory. This is the place where she bugs out the most. Annoyingly, as she does here.
Broadcast picked up.
The thing to do here is recession, go to New York, come back, try again. We're gonna do something else instead. We'll come back to her. We're just gonna go do our summit. And yeah, if anybody wants to join me, I don't know if anyone's active at the moment.
I need you to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while.
But if
Schedule.
people do want to join me, I'll keep it 4 directives. Otherwise, I'm gonna bump it up to 6. Let's make sure we have no junk in our trunk. See, who's online? I'll bump it up to 6. You can always bump it down if need be. People want to join. There's a fragile armor, cool skills. Have I done the fragile armor? Cool skills, confirm settings, apply changes. Have I done the 7 directive one already? I haven't. Oh, actually I have. We'll take Guardian Award here, because I can't go down anyway. We'll take Armor Adwar next, once I'm charged up on the Memento. And yeah. Oh, actually, no, we haven't done the 7 directive one. Well, let's do that first. Because I'll add... Do I want to fumble with my shield, or do I want to be disoriented by hyenas? Let's deal with special ammo. No, actually, let's deal with scavenging. Challenge. Yeah, let's have more bells, not less. Toasty's already resigning because of it. Process with the earlier content to me because also despite that I knew that multiplying with everything else and it was added because of this when calculating that was damage for himself. Exact damage. It turns out the whole. I mean, the thing is, people used one word to describe stuff, and that's not how any of that works always. Because yeah, there's not multiplicity of additive; it's to itself or to others. It's like is an important step in that, and that's like what people leave out. Because all other games do it like that.
Shade tech detected.
We need 3 to get our thing going, so I'm gonna blow up his. I'm gonna blow up his chain, and that's all 3 I need.
Detected. Hostile assault turret.
Okay, so weak points do give
Rogue sniper
the.
detected. Hostile sniper turret detected.
I should have disrupted this thing.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Bucks, could you, for a second, like, just give me 1 second. I'll get to you in a second. ladies. I have a moment.
Detected. Hostile
Should have left 1 alive, actually, and kited her. Instead of spawning the next wave. The annoying thing is I didn't want to put my shield away there because it's already neutral, and then I jam it without having enough of those enough of the skill tissues. I feel yeah, next time they're available on the open world, I'm gonna start calling them skill tissues. They're skill tissues for your skill issues. Grab the skill tissues, they'll solve your skill issues. And I need to not put my shield away as readily. Because I need a charge to bring it back up. Life is condition. That's what I like, especially. I mean, I'm the same there, Skips. That's why I also like. To me, it's not doing math. It's just making sure your framework is right, and then just putting stuff into that framework. Because honestly, if you were to ask me now how exactly my spreadsheet is like working, I would have to look at it for like 5-6 minutes before I go, oh yeah, I'm thinking like, actually I know nowadays, but I'd actually completely forgotten that I jumped to an average number instead of doing a split number for the longest of time.
system curtailed.
Basically, I compound the crit chance crit damage together.
System restored.
Although it's more that, yeah, that like remembering how exactly that calculated, because the calculation in general, that's part's not hard. Oh, I saw somebody climb up, but apparently not. Should I actually track my challenges? Do I not have anything better on this end? Not really by the looks of it. I could get this one done. Nah, I mean, I could even get that one done. Actually, I'm not running any weapon that's gonna do anything of this really. So let's go over here. I'll give up my ACS for a few full or like a room, and where's the warhound? Where's the warhound? There's the warhound. It's a warhound. Okay, I heard a warhound. I couldn't see him. And I want my loots. I want my loots, damn it.
Night, night.
No, it's pretty early in the morning, lady. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Go to sleep.
Show you.
Go to sleep. Just shh, go to sleep.
Shields are no fun.
That guy sharing the opinion of a lot of players. Heals are no fun. I don't mind them. They're effective. Somebody shoot at me. I don't want to vault over here because I have to put away my shield. Where? What? Where? Oh. Let's blow up this thing. What? Door open, nobody came out. Except that was just an invisible enemy for a few seconds.
Got you covered.
Oh yeah, actually. Sweet dreams!
Sending some left your way.
Just waiting for the timer on the
What's that?
cooldown on it because I need one more melee and 2 more signature kills. Go back to our normal ACS. Okay. That, yeah. Yeah, those kinds of things could be are, I've done it a few times and just for the face palms, asking nothing but skills whenever he's streaming of like, hey, where do you get the funny thing is he still hasn't gotten the joke because a few other people like kind of like just laugh at it and stuff or try to correct him, but he doesn't get it. Also, his chat is usually moving a little bit too fast, but he is popular. But you're asking him where you get the Dark Winter from. Because that answer is not correct, the answer he gives. Because yeah, he says bounties. Because of course, like you can get it from one singular specific type of bounty, which is the minor manhunt target. Don't kill me.
Detected.
As I- Annoyingly, they're right above me as well. They're shooting over my shield.
Going out.
Jammer on the way.
Because if they're high enough above you, they can actually bypass the shield when they shoot you. Sometimes even on stairs, which is annoying. But yeah, that's usually why I like being above enemies. When I can. Let's go get our key. I mean, as well, like the same thing of like a certain righteous person
Shape
recently
detected.
putting out a video on DTA and DTOC and just in it flat out saying it doesn't apply to flames or to fire cam or to explosives DTA.
On the mark. Get that back.
Like, dude, like if you have any interest in the game or if you just hang out in even like community discords and stuff a little bit, those questions come up from time to time. You'll see that like one of the few graphics that like have that info.
Sending out the UAV now.
Like, how do you not? And the answer is, of course, they're not that. They never went from like going from being first knowing what you're talking about and then talking about it. They just went, I want to talk about this because it's something I can talk about, not I have something to say. I mean, of course, like it's understandable because yeah, not everyone can be like know what they're talking about. It takes a while, so. But then also maybe don't put your stuff out in a tone that is trying to, you know, don't go third drone hybrid is gonna beat a DPS build on damage because I love my third drone hybrids. I know they do less damage. They have other functionality. That makes it worthwhile.
Weapon ready. We got one.
Support station up and running.
Where's the last one? Oh, hopefully last wave. And it is an annoying thing with having that skill directive of I just have to. Normally, I like running and gunning with tech tanks. Not being able to put your shield away and pull it back out without a pickup makes it a lot slower. Although nothing too bad. Oh, hey there, Stellar, and thanks for the raid there. Hope you had a good stream yourselves. I'm on here on a weirdish time for me, at least. Well, we'll hang on to that chest actually for a PFE striker. Usually I'm more of an evening streamer, but I had a few hours here, so just grinding out some summit and trying to get a specific wholesome after. Let's see if we get it, but unlikely. Let me catch up actually as well. Iron. Well, specifically, he claimed, well, in his thing, like, he was talking about both DTA and DTOC, and then he just says outright, like, they don't apply to fire cam and explosive sticky and stuff like that. Now, DTOC, of course, doesn't, but, like, DTA does, so you kind of need to, or, I mean, the thing is, you just, literally, that video could be replaced with literally that just, like, well, the thing you put up. You just... Of just the what skill does what, or what stat does what to what skill, or what does or doesn't apply. Yeah, game is rubber banding quite a bit after update. Not pleasant. Okay, I haven't. Because yeah, I feel actually, because yeah, we played it a little bit yesterday. I used to have a little bit of like just delay in hits registration and stuff. It seems, for me at least, seems actually better, but might have just gone lucky with just, you know, I'm gonna guess as well it's gonna be dependent on content. Might be some servers are struggling more than others. Also, I'm unsure. Did they actually announce when they're gonna do their? Let's check their Twitter real quick. No, they haven't, right? Announce when they're gonna do the follow up. Actually, I'm gonna go back to lobby because yeah, I just did those 3 floors with 7 directives for the 7 directive challenge. I usually run 6 for tech tanks. That 7th one is always annoying. There aren't good choices. So I'm gonna take away that those those skill tissues and no longer have skill issues and be able to run around more freely. Scavenge skills is the least worst choice to me, at least. Add on to the list, but also yeah, I'd much rather not have it there and just run 6.
Rogue agent detected.
Yeah, I'm currently running heroic, drop it down to 6. I'm just farming a little bit. And as well, if anybody actually wants to join me, although likely I would drop it down to 4 directives for group play, yes. Not all builds deal well with all 6 of these. Considering, do I grab my PFE or do I just... Yeah, I'm fully charged. Let's just do it like this. It's just 2 rogues. The only danger is if one of them pulls out like a mortar quickly or like an oxy hits me from the side. So otherwise, it's gonna end up like that.
Seeker mine detected. Hostile Mender Seeker mine detected.
No healing. Also, give me that momentum.
Be smart now.
My mouse hits the edge there. Oh, hey, is this backbone? Okay, yeah. They did fix this at least, although they, of course, broke something else in the form of the Empresses. I'm really curious how that one got through, though. Like, how did they... Like, literally someone has to have gone and, like, just misspoken and just gone, like, oh, yeah, there's this Empress backpack that, like, has a blue core instead of a red core or something. And then someone has to have gone and, like, because, yeah. Like, because it was the named one. It was the battery pack. That one had the issues. But yeah, not just all Empress backpacks. Because currently, if you craft the Empress backpack or it drops for you, it'll be with a blue core. Everybody's ones that they had are also transferred to a blue core unless you had recored it, which, why would you ever recore just Empress backpack? So it's basically everyone's ones. Although luckily for most people, yeah, they're running in that slot, usually not a memento backpack, because you usually put a, there aren't actually the memento backpack, the Empress backpack, because you're usually running a memento or you're running the combined arms Hana U backpack, the named one.
Here we go again.
Yeah, that guy played too much San Andreas, so he goes, here we go again. Run into this thing. Really? More waves? Guys, I'm solo and it's floor 44, like just... It was just one. That was a straggler. That wasn't the spawn, actually. I just missed her. is the area with 3 doors in a row. We'll go get all of them. Did I? I mean, actually, I did. I did go and on this account get all of my SHD requisition projects done. Actually, what resource did we use? We used water. Keep an eye out for.
Hostage situation nearby.
To your little settlement.
I'm gonna deal with some outcasts. Nope, don't do it. No hugs. Yeah, I need to be better about my stacking. I haven't played. I've played way too many strikers with just Oreos and stuff. I've completely forgotten how to play Heartbreaker Tech Tank, and it seems.
Soldiers took a hit.
I should be stacking a lot more with the ACS.
Rogue striker drone detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
Weird that this is that my list was so over from different values in DTA and directly affected by burn damage. Burn damage doesn't get affected by DTA swaps and stuff. It doesn't get affected by skill or like by in sync and stuff instantly.
System malfunctioning. EMP jammer detected nearby.
Likely just gonna be like 2 drones here. That's always the case kind of with
System
these.
disrupted. System back online.
Why am I trying to hit this thing with the ACS? Just shoot it like that. Now the game has hurt me, of course, that I said it's gonna spawn like 2 waves, and now it's going like, oh, really? I'm gonna spawn 1 billion! Just die. There we go. That's actually. I feel basically what happened there is that the game knows. The game always knows. Knows what you want and won't give it to you. And it'll hear whatever whenever you try to put it down, and it'll make it the worst one for you. Basically, don't say no whammies because you'll get whammed. I was trying to think of a wham song there to like just burst into singing that, but actually I don't like. I'm sure if somebody brings one up, I'll remember and go, oh yeah, that's a wham song, but I just off the top of my head, 0 wham songs came to mind.
Failing.
Let's go turn on the AC.
You agent.
There we go.
Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
I'll fucking kill you.
No, you.
We lost one.
Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Reloading. Who's left? Got enemy.
I'll look over there. Key can be in that back. Oh, actually, good thing we checked. Because the key can be in this back door, and not only can it be, it actually is. Oh, you are a Boeing 747 sarcastically? Okay. Yeah, I'm more of an Airbus kind of person, so. Oh, and thanks there. Actually, yeah, shows as well. Well, Toast is one of the biggest gifted soft givers, gift sub gifters. Jesus Christ, words difficult in the morning. Well, actually, it's not even in the morning. Like I don't even have that excuse. It's actually pretty like it's almost afternoon. Well, it's actually not almost afternoon. It's actually afternoon. But yeah, thanks so much there. I think Dodd will appreciate it as well. As, he can run now as well. Run free. And be free. And did you take that as a challenge? What was it? As yeah, thanks for even more gifted subs I see there. Were you just trying to hit a number or something? What was that? Oh, okay, yeah, that was actually what you exactly did there. As you say there.
I'll get you.
Did it always say that actually underneath it, or is that like a new update thing? Because I've been noticing they've been doing a bunch of update kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks so much, Toastian. As always, yeah, very much appreciated. I mean, you know it. It's they're not required. I will keep doing my thing anyway. But yeah, there's always appreciate it. Very much so. We got the key already. I'm gonna need to look around. We can start a marathon and everybody can run. Okay. Might have just not been me not paying attention, which isn't uncommon, as you may have noticed. Indeed. How dare you verify your claims? How dare you know what you're talking about? Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. There's actually, yeah. I was just, you know, making wordplay there, but there's actually a person named Airbus in the thing. But yeah. I think indeed Airbus, Muddy, and Scooby will appreciate it there as well for the gifted subs. I got my Guardian award because yeah, I'm guaranteed to get it solo, especially without the hive. If you go down and stuff, that will break the Guardian. But I don't have a revive hive, so if I go down, it resets me 3 floors anyway. So you either get it or you just don't finish 3 floors solo without a revive or hive. So, but instead we did get it. I'm gonna grab armor a draw, which usually isn't the issue unless I like run headfirst into a Riker heavy that just nail guns me in the face or something. Hoping this isn't a healing thing. Yeah, no, it's not. because those are still annoying. I feel they just need to be like altered a little bit, especially when they're in rooms. Because mechanically, yeah, for those that don't know, you have versions of this where it isn't a booster hive, it's a healing hive. It'll heal enemies, and it heals them for a lot. Like, you can't actually kill an enemy unless you like 2-man focus fire them, or like all 4-man focus fire them down with strikers or something. Like, that's the amount of healing they're receiving. Mechanically, what they intend for it to kind of do is to have it be in rooms where it's like going from one place to another. But there are rooms like this where there's only one place it can be. Oh, I need to get some... Actually, let's do that. We need to get some signature weapon kills. That worked. Okay, actually, seeing as I'm doing armor a draw, let's play it safe. We'll leave it. We'll leave basically an enemy alive and do that to them. I'll weaken them even as well. But... there we go. Actually, seeing as I'm solo busy, we have these crowd controller and status stripe and stuff. I can get those done in a group. Maybe later on I'll match make for group and I'll just go Eclipse and do them. What I'll put it to is Gallant Grenadier, which is get grenade kills. But yeah, there are easier ways in the summit at least than actually just doing Collector or Mad Bomber or that kind of stuff. Here, Grenade Launcher and the multi-missile launcher I have on my back both count. So they will try to just sneak a few of those in here and there. Especially when there are a few stationary reds, that can be pretty easy. Elites will evade them pretty well. Aw, expecting her to die. Left her on her sliver. Because I was like, they're close enough to each other that they'll...
He's going down.
No. I'm like, I feel I'm being chased. But yeah, it was, they were behind me. That's the key check. It's not likely to be in a room this early, but it could be, and you'll feel silly if you miss it. Well, I'll feel silly if I miss it. Yeah, indeed, that's those two things, mods and subs, are not like, yeah. Which is kind of weird, I feel. Because yeah, you can have like unsubbed mods and they can't do the emotes, and and of course the emotes are just cosmetic. Because yeah, I was also like trying to like maybe get Comic to have the emotes just by subbing him or by modding him, but yeah, that that wouldn't work. Well, I was told pretty quickly. Oh, here we have the healing one. Because yeah, you can kind of like shoot at a guy like that and eventually he might die. Especially like if you have a high damage thing. But yeah, especially on elites is a little bit harder. Especially yeah, in 4-man scaling as well. The elite gets in here. And here as well, yeah, there's only one place that thing can go. Because I feel you should be able to like disrupt that thing, or just you need more options than just push them out of the circle. Or yeah, what you can do as well is just if it's a red or a purple, just sweet dream them. That's actually one of the reasons I always have a sweet dreams on most of my characters. Oh man, now we have a skill damage one. We still don't have a. The thing I'm looking for is a holster from Striker with repair skill on it for a combat medic. No, don't go in there. Any other enemies? Nope. Because yeah, let's actually even see. Can I actually kill you? Nah, I can't power through that. So I'm full stacks, going all in on headshots, and just yeah, he's healing faster than I'm killing. But yeah, the other thing we can do is just wait for him to get out. Just finish him off. But yeah, it's extra annoying, especially if you're on red builds or something, because yeah, you can't push them out like I did there. You can't just walk up on them. They'll murder your face off. You need the idea for a video. How many ducks are in the world? There you go. Go count them. Yeah, no. There's always some of them finish legendary missions, can't do it. I feel posty. Yeah, you should move on to solo runs and get some solo world records as well. And yeah, the mods can't be VIPs because mods aren't very important people. I mean, basically that's what Twitch saying, right? Like, especially you have unpaid mods, like they can't be very important. They couldn't be world record holders. How did they get all the way over there? Because they don't spawn there. So they got past me on like that side. And yeah, the haze in Summit is always a lot. Like, that's actually one of the reasons I like the Heartbreaker Tech Tank for Summit more than the Striker Tech Tank with Oreo. Even though the Striker Tech Tank with Oreo does a ton more damage. But yeah, just pulsing helps a lot. I just don't want to leave the circle. I don't want to lose this thing and have to recapture it. My current one's actually full damage. Yeah, they are actually. Oh, we have even another one with full damage. What was that? No. I'm looking at that, thinking maybe it's a beauty upgrade, but it's not even that. Let me get you actually. Versus fast hands ACS. Fast hands I wouldn't do. Precise getting and sustain damage in person. Change rock and roll around the sense. It's in the raw dimension in this league. Yes, so yes. Oh, I mean, in this league, that's if you wanna. Or well, actually, that might be a good video idea is to show people how to do the leagues indeed, and especially like the keener one. I'm gonna guess a lot of people are gonna struggle with DARPA and keener, especially solo players with DARPA. Because at DARPA, you can cut down like a minute and a half just by being 2-man and getting the 2 generators at once. But also the answer for those people that are struggling is just just get whatever you get and just make it be more than 30. That should be possible, especially with just getting headshots and disorients as well and stuff. Just do it next week again. So playing on this one, this guy is just a nice ass one. Show fast hands. It's yeah, fast hands on shotguns is 1 crit per shot. Or like if you have a crit in there, it will only count as 1. Kind of obliterate and stuff. It's only really strikers and heartbreakers that count pellets. But yeah, it doesn't have enough shots for fast hands to be worth it. Like Pummel is a much more thing for it. But yeah, I'd give his opinion. He knows mine as well. The thing that rock and roll does for me is for the 200 stacks. If you're going just to 100, yeah, preferably something else, basically, because you don't need it. It's basically a waste at that point to go rock and roll. But most, the reason, for instance, why I have rock and roll on all of my strikers is all of them are kind of set up to be, even if they're obliterates, and I should kind of change that actually on my recommended thing and stuff, to show the ones that are chest strikers with like a pummel or a lefty. But yeah, the reason all of mine show with rock and rolls is all of the characters are set up with a rock and roll because I'm good enough to like give up that damage. It's more of an ease of use thing because then the rock and roll is already there and saved and ready for if I swap them to be chest strikers. Because for chest striker, rock and roll is kind of nice. And yeah, the other option is like here, I have a ACS flatline.
I prefer being on my own.
But yeah, that of course needs technician, which is a different beast. No key rate. Nope. The Ajay, I think are already. Yeah, no, I haven't here. Actually, on my third account, for instance, I'm actually using a pummel for the Elmo striker, like the normal one. Because there aren't many more other useful talents, right? You can go close and personal and get it off 1 kill if you like have situations like that. But yeah, if you're going close and personal, you might as well go pummel, I feel. If you're gonna get 1 kill, you're gonna get 2 kills. It's more usually what I have the thing with. I might use, especially going to 100 stacks, even if I use the ACS to stack up, is I won't go for the kill anyway. I might get a kill here and there, but then I'll just swap off. So. And there aren't. Because that's why I think that I'd actually as well put a few lefties in there. I have the key in the corner. That's key in the corner. That's key in the... yeah. Losing its chest. Don't mind me. I'm insane. Well, the thing is, yeah, as usual, that's as there. The shotguns with all the older talents, basically. It's actually just, yeah. I think it's actually just Heartbreaker and Striker actually count. But of course, they're very prominent functions because every other place, like Obliterate, most of the other stacking talents and stuff as well, it just counts one per shot. Like counts per shot, basically. I definitely know Obliterate's fast hands. I'm trying to think of any other ones that kind of stack in maybe similar ways, but yeah, let's grab Superior Slaying. And let's head up. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm doing grenade kills. We might get a few in there. We're doing a chill out. This is good timing. Some people recommend it. Yeah, actually, that would be well if you're still around. See you're going at there, but yeah, that might be a good one. Chill out and white sucks for 98% of the uses that people use it for. But yeah, thanks for popping in and enjoy your day. And hey there, Callie. Because I see it actually even as well pop up for the Ray Tank variant a lot. People are recommending it as that. Which is kind of the place as well that I had the idea for, like, from, or like not for, but from. Of why that might work. And then, yeah, the second we kind of looked at it, it went like, wait, you can have just, instead of the armor or the health, well, in the build setup I was using, it would have been the second piece of Gila, so it would have been health. Instead of that, we could have a different stat. Even though it's just armor regen, one armor regen roll, it's going to be more useful than that extra health. And yeah, then improvised piece became an obvious choice just to get that. With the same amount of PFE. Because I think it's still really only in a high-end PFE where you can extract a little bit more damage, and that's mostly down to that you can put a Picaros in there. Like that's the only place I found that like it actually kind of fits. But even there, like, if I was going to make a recommendation, I'm just going to recommend the Striker PFE over any of the high ends for most people, for like 99% of people. Like, make that one first, it's so much easier. And then if you really want secondaries or something, I don't want them to be the same, you can try out high end. Because the high ends are more sturdy, but that doesn't come into play really unless you're 5-manning or like you have 4-man scaling rogues and you have 5 of them in front of your face. Oh, I should be keeping an eye out for a good high crit damage one here. I'll double check that that one wasn't. We can find one with full. I need just one in the upper 4 slots for a PFE build. If we even make that. You know what? I'm gonna hang on to this weapon damage. Actually, no, I won't because... Oh, actually, this... okay. We'll make this our red one. We already have actually this one optimized. We can make this a blue one. And have that be the PFE one. Yeah, we're gonna hang on to this backpack as well. Beautify this thing. Wait, why is that one so low? Why is there only 11.7 in here? Yeah. Who knows? I am gonna select sidearm specialist. I'm not gonna do it. You can usually run a Regulus build or something and just get it done. How many floors have we done so far? 10? No. Anyway, we'll keep the train going. I'll likely try to get those grenade kills in here with the multi-missile launcher. Once I have that, I'll likely just set it to open group. Well, I'll put it to 4 directives and put it to open group. 6 directives is not something everybody can deal with, especially fragile armor breaks a lot.
Active terminal detected.
Cool skills, yeah, a lot of people. I mean, Summit is a place kind of like open world where having a hive is kind of handy. Like you will go down, especially in like 4-man scaling and running a red build. So.
System restored. System.
A lot of people don't like cool skills. I mean, understandably, if your build isn't made for it, basically.
System.
I'm gonna leave that sniper alive. I might even take a hit from it.
System malfunctioning.
Is it the next skill I make will spawn the next wave? I'm gonna wait a little bit to make that happen.
System curtailed. Terminal controlled. System restored.
Jeez, prime target. Don't go behind the thing. We already went from 5 to 10. So, steady progress there.
EMP jammer detected nearby.
Oh, it's a killer jammer. Actually, I failed to realize that. We'll wait for one more. Here it should be safe. So these things work by line of sight. So just break line of sight whenever they're jamming.
EMP jammer destroyed.
I'm with you.
Nah, that's not a smart idea. Those rushers may actually bring the missiles to your face.
We gonna rule this whole country.
Are you though? No, you're not.
Let's burn the place down. Shoot every last one of the fuckers.
About time we saw some action.
I'll watch the back.
Oh, really?
Nicely.
still have a few shots actually. Sir, could you go somewhere and set up your turrets? Stationary? Well, you do. Let's check for the key. Not there. And actually, if we get the hoarder here as well, because the hoarder sometimes spawns in these corridors in the summit, and here actually he scales. So in the open world he doesn't scale. Although the items, the Christmas items, do drop basically challenging and heroic scaled kind of. They did actually change that, because it used to be actually that you got the chill out and it would drop like super low, because it would drop as if normal scale in the.
Assault drones detected.
And well, I actually know. Trying to remember now which order they actually came out in. Because it actually was Slayer first, right? Actually, so it was with the Slayer. That was like super low stats, which actually for the Slayer didn't really matter. Or was it the chill? All melted together. Though Carol is the most recent one. That one definitely. I feel Slayer actually was already there in year year 1, was it? I feel I've used it at level 30 back in the day. I'd also be just misremembering.
EMP jammer detected nearby. System disrupted.
Kill these things for the mementos as we push in. Grab those.
System reactivated.
Actually, have more spawns. I haven't tried this in. Feel these guys count as. Did they? Need some more distance. Oh, didn't actually kill it. I need to actually watch it because I'm about to lose my shoe. Okay, okay, yeah. These guys do count for that. Okay. I remember there being something with drones and those things, but I didn't remember what. But yeah, they do count for this. So actually, yeah, getting a big pack of them, if we get like the... because the explosive ones will definitely die with one shot. Is there barely any health? And here's the room always. Even though we're using a suppressor, I'm gonna aggro the next room as. But yeah, let's go. Now that we have our loot, let's go murder them. Oh. Oh. Ammo on the bad thing. I don't want to be too close to this door because our rushers. I enjoy my personal distance. I do want no hugs. Hello? Last person? Is it the sniper that like ran into this corridor or something?
The division will die.
What? Shoot at me again, please. I'm gonna have a tickle fight with that guy. Yeah, it was someone that ran back into a corner, but it wasn't the sniper. I apologize to all snipers for stereotyping them. At least this time. Yeah, let's keep it rolling.
Accessing server. Field terminals detected nearby.
I always hate this room with these terminals. I hate this room. I dislike it. Especially with rushers. But that was not very effective. It's trying to stack, but that was never gonna work.
Burn, baby, burn! We just want
You missed.
shit. We're right at this.
At least it didn't spawn behind me. Sometimes when you go to this console, they spawn from the door behind you as well. That's just annoying. Let's go say hi to this guy. Almost halfway. Oh yeah, grenade kills. You would think I would remember. Really? I missed? That's embarrassing. I am embarrassed. So I got max stat piece there, but completely useless. And on to 54. So sip. Thinking maybe rogues. Yeah, let's get these grenade kills on these 3 floors. Because yeah, then I'll set it to 4 directives, set my wall to open. Once if we get a full group, I'll oh, that's dangerous. It's very dangerous what happened there.
I'll get it up and running again. Back your back.
The Sorient almost got me. One of the annoying things with Heartbreak is you can't stack off of sniper turrets and stuff like this, where strikers can. But I especially wanted just the memento from it, because I'll use that memento to go get a few more. Once I kill her, the rest is in front of me. And as well, like if you die there, it's in the first room, so you don't lose much progress. Oh, something's actually still alive and kicking. Uh-oh. Actually. Enjoy.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Ooh.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Because they'll be stationary to start with. I've put 4 on the red one. Really? That like just leaves them on like literally the slightest of slivers? I should have saved it for these explosive ones.
System back online. System curtailed.
I shouldn't have put 4 on like that, rather. I should have recognized what was happening there. Thank you. On to 55. And hey there, Lord Zyronx. Or Zyron, actually. Yeah. Gonna guess the XX at the start and end. The old school. Back in the day, where we put X's everywhere because it was extreme. Any advice, you guys just starting out, just finished the campaign, watch his level 10? It's it kind of depends on the kind of player that you are. That I usually tailor the advice to, but what I'll say is definitely have a
Active detected.
look around at available builds. So for instance, either my recommended build list or any others, basically just
System restored.
and get a build together. So start off by just making a build. That'll also give you a goal starting out of just like, okay, I'll go and farm the pieces I need. Not per se farm, because it's pretty usually easy to get starter builds together. And then it kind of depends on what you enjoy. If you enjoy, for instance, group play and stuff, you can start maybe going towards getting into a clan, getting together with some people, maybe doing some incursions, going more towards raid.
System.
If you're more of a player that kind of want to experience kind of the entire story, you can go more that route, do all of the missions and stuff, get all of the collectibles and listen to all of the comms. But yeah, it's a game that is about a lot of things. It's a lot of things to a lot of different people. For me, for instance, I very much enjoy build crafting and theory crafting builds and stuff, and there's a whole lot of stuff available there to like experiment with builds, and yeah, you could start going that route and trying to understand how like the damage calculation works and what all of the stats kind of mean, like literally, and also like in the community sense of like which ones do we consider good and bad. So yeah, there's a it's a little bit of a wishy-washy advice, but as you can guess, it's also it really depends on the player. But what I would definitely say is, well, you'll likely know kind of what you want to go for. Just set that as a goal and just start like compartmentalizing what you need to reach that goal. So if you want to go do raids, have a look at like raid builds. What would you need for those? Maybe already start looking for active clans and stuff, so that you're kind of can start leading into it, especially if there are active clans as well. They can help you if you like need gearing up. Like usually we've done it in the past a lot, helping others gear up and stuff. One thing I'll say as well in Division, because it's not that common in other games to even if you're mostly a solo player, to basically matchmake. It has a pretty good matchmaking system. You can matchmake into random missions and stuff, or into bounties. You'll kind of get to play with other people and just kind of pay attention. Like, if you see someone doing like well, and you're like, hey, that what they're doing kind of looks fun, you can always inspect them. You can just, in the social menu, you can just select their name and inspect them, and see what they're running. Get some ideas in that way.
EMP jammer detected nearby. System curtailed.
But also, it's completely valid for a lot of players. Like, they play mostly solo.
System.
I'm kind of in that camp nowadays as well. I mean, I play a lot with groups, especially during streams and stuff. Just get some peoples together. Although, of course, yeah, not now. It is not my common streaming hours. Not many of the regulars awake, I feel.
You like that, Agent?
Oh, well, most of them are likely at work or stuff.
Go get alone.
Just a random Wednesday. I was about to say Tuesday, I caught myself there. I know which day it is.
Oh God.
Barely. Almost. 60% of the time. But yeah, solo play is also completely valid. Just before you get the impression like that you have to play in groups. And yeah, actually, yeah, Toasty there linked the recommended build list. That one can help you get started. And yeah, as always, indeed, feel free to ask any questions. Even if I miss them, there's plenty of people in the community to
That agent.
help out and give the answers.
This will make your ear break.
Let's get an enemy grenade.
Oh.
I'm gonna need a new vest. Gotta reload.
Let me get that working. A dog, those dogs aren't the worst targets, actually. I have two. Start with the back one. I want to go get this loot. It's like the second SR1 from a chest in a row. I mean, this is random, but just popped up there. For a headshot head striker there, but I'm not gonna make one of those. I'll leave that to others. Sir, you're Black Tusk. Why are you throwing flames? How are you throwing flames from a rifle? Like, although the answer to this, of course, is there's unusual hostile fire teams from time to time. You'll have Rikers foaming. You'll have Black Tusk flaming tusk. They even have flame grenades. Turns out. Sir, could you go take cover somewhere? You're the last guy. Yep.
Tossing a grenade. Watch.
At least that's missed. Really, Sniper Dog? I'm trying to do a thing. I'm going to set up a joke there. There. I will do it for you.
Curtailed.
Ring twice and they explode. Yeah. I feel that's going to become a thing.
System restored.
Just running up to things, killing them, and just ringing the bell. Although I feel that's mostly also going to be a DZ thing. Gonna go upstairs and camp the door. And I'm gonna basically be Hodor as we hold the door. I kill him first, actually.
High-risk target approaching.
You shall not pass. Actually, you will. It's weapon swapping. Stack a little. Yeah, let's go chase.
Head on.
Really? Let's go deal with this guy first. We'll come back for the others. But yeah, let's go get tickled by him. We'll go back for these.
Enemy head ready here. Hang 10. Moving to the flank.
Is that the last guy? Let's go. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, that actually completed that as well. Nice. Let's go get our crate. I'll go take it down to the lobby. I'm gonna change it to... we got a repair skill backpack there. I need a repair skill holster, but that one might be better than the one I had. So. Might save on optimization. 16.8 is more than 15.4. I feel that is undeniably a fact. Which someone going like, actually, when viewed from the moon, 15.4 is actually less than 16.8. Right, more. It's more than. Stop the battery out there, getting my face back on upon the screen. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's helping my viewership. Viewer can. We'll keep it there. Let's get our cabinet, key cabinet here as well. Grab the DZ key, which I have full up on. I feel they should maybe as well up the key storage amounts again. Just so you can have more DZ keys in. And so, although, I mean, it doesn't really matter. 50 is already way too much. You should be spending them more than and not hoarding them. I'll deconstruct this too. It should pop up loadout. Yeah, it was saved technically with that loadout. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it to 4 directives. And as well, if anybody out there wants to join me, feel free to make that known. We can / invite you in if you give me your name or send me a friend's request. Or if you have me on the list, you can just jump on me. We'll take these 4, which is easy enough to deal with. Grab status strife or crowd control to begin with. If I feel because I'm gonna set my group to open. It's gonna hopefully get some matchmade people into it. If we get a decent, or if we get a group, basically, I'll swap to Eclipse and get those status effect ones done.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Yeah.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Instead of matchmaking, I'm gonna set my group to open so people join on me instead of me joining on others. That went pretty fast. I'll wait for them to... They likely wanted to do the same thing I was doing of getting people to join on them. That's why they likely declined there. Without knowing how to do it. And the reason I want people to join on me is sometimes people just turn on like all 10 directives and they're running builds that like just can't deal with it themselves. So they're basically hoping to be carried at that point. And also, I don't want to deal with 10 directives. I just don't want to be running sniper or headshot builds or stuff like that. I just want to be running the easiness. Yeah, these 4 are pretty easy to deal with. The fog of war isn't too bad, especially with ragers, because ragers will show you, especially when big groups spawn anyway, they'll enrage each other, so you'll just use that basically as your spotting mechanic. No regen is super easy to deal with if you don't know it yet. Basically, whenever you're out of combat, and what no regen does is actually that, yeah, when you're out of combat, normally you regenerate your armor, so you heal back up to full. No regen prevents that, but it's very easily bypassed, because in those same moments that you're out of combat, if you just swap weapons, you get your armor back. There's actually a few ways of doing it, but yeah, swapping weapons is the easiest. Pulling out a grenade and putting it away will do it as well. Swapping a gear, a part of the gear as well can work. Because yeah, sometimes you don't want to swap weapon, because for instance, determined and stuff, you lose your determined. But, or chameleon, you'll lose your chameleon stack, stuff like that. So it's basically, that's the one free directive in the game. Because you can completely bypass it just with a tiny amount of knowledge. And then yeah, ragers is just do more damage, but also it negates a little bit of fog of war. So that one's easy to deal with as well. And yeah, hard to earn as well actually is pretty easy to deal with. It's based on the group specialization ammo thing. Whenever you get special ammo, you basically get a med pack alongside of it. Depending on group layup, it can actually be a lot more.
Hostile striker drone
of med packs, especially for instance if you have Eclipse alongside of you with Survivalist on.
EMP jammer.
You'll actually have a lot more med packs than
System
armor packs than you normally would. But it has a habit of sometimes bugging out and not letting people in your group. So it won't bug out for everyone, but sometimes when people either die or they join late or stuff like that, then they won't be able to pick up med packs. So they'll just run out of them eventually. They'll just have the original 2 that they get with the directive, and then they won't get any more, which can be annoying, of course, if you're a red belt. But you can, whenever that happens, you just take the team to the lobby at the 3rd floor section and just do the standard tech support thing of turning it off and on again. And that usually fixes it. Just I'll leave those up to you. I'll leave those kind of builds up to you, Toasty. I mean, the thing with them is they're very specialist builds, right?
System curtailed.
I'm much more of a generalist. Oh, hey. Here we have actually, yeah, there are enemies over there. Normally, if I shoot this thing, everyone's gonna aggro, of course. I'm gonna stand over here and shoot it with a suppressed weapon. Although, of course, it's taking forever because I'm not pulsing it.
System restored.
We killed one of them without aggroing everyone. Not very useful, of course, but yeah, it can be. On Legendary, actually, can be super useful because you can already do that one, and then kind of like, without aggroing everyone, and then like here on Heroic, it doesn't really matter. I could have thrown them all and just dealt with it. But yeah, small tricks. Suppressors do a tiny amount of things in this game. There are very minimal stealth mechanics. But yeah, no walking up behind people and snapping their necks. I also love I was reading and well, I was going through somebody's history actually. It said something dumb. I was like, have they said more dumb things? And yeah, basically they had written a whole essay as a comment in one of the Reddit comments. I was just like, what they would want Division like that they want the devs to change it, and they were pretty like thinking it. But yeah, they wanted basically. Well, the actual answer what they wanted is Wildlands. Like they wanted vehicles, they wanted stealth mechanics, being able to like sneak up to people and stuff. And it's just like, dude, like what you want is literally a different game, and that game already exists. And just go play that game. If we had stealth kind of things in Division, either they would suck because they would have to. They would not have to be like as efficient as the shooting parts, because otherwise everybody would be doing that to be, you know, if you wanted to be meta.
You ready to die?
And that would completely negate it, because then you would like get the thing of you get a one shot kill on the enemy. So basically you would piss off either your existing player base, or you would piss off trying to people that want stealth in here. It's never going to be pleasing to either. And yeah, I very much like the shooting in this game, so I might try to shoot. Yeah, I feel a lot of people miss that. Like this isn't really a shooter. It's more like an MMO at its core. Especially, well, I mean, considering it's like the way enemy health and stuff is done is not. The bullet sponginess isn't a dumb thing they put in. It's a smart thing they put in. There we got 59. Because yeah, not many people matchmaking for Summit on a whatever day I earlierly said correctly, afternoon. Because otherwise I would have some teammates by now, but we don't. I'm actually at this boss room. Well, let's see. After this boss room, nobody shows up. I'll go back to 6 directives. Get some more XP out of it. And stack a little bit on this shield before I push up. I do want to go upstairs, and there's stairs behind me to get upstairs. I'm gonna weaken both of these. Kill her. Leaving 2 enemies alive, I'll kill them from upstairs. Just so I'm in position. If it's only those two, yeah.
Incoming. High risk.
Wave spawns them. Kill this shield guy first and then focus the names. As we kill the techie. No more tech support.
To group leader.
Sadly for that guy, he joined after the boss. Oh. Okay. Never mind. Hey, what even happened to him? He just... Because he didn't load in. And he had accepted the invite. Oh, actually, no, yeah. No. That voice line doesn't mean they accepted it, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna guess not many people matchmaking, and the people that are wanting people to join on them, and I don't want to deal with directives that some people set. I don't know why, but so many people, even going like 2 or 3 directives, they'll put special ammo in there. And special ammo to me is like one of the last ones I would pick. Mostly because of hyenas. Hyenas have disorient ammo, and that just goes through shields and stuff. We'll put those 2 as trash. Yeah, let's do that then. We'll set the group back to just being, well, no longer too open, so not openly matchmaking. We'll pump this back up to 6 directives. Might as well. We'll go from 100% bonus to 138% bonus. And we'll do those last 10 floors. Does it bleed as well? It is bleed as well. Yeah, let's run that. We'll grab this gal's Ridgeway and this Fury. Put an Oreo actually here. And the animal. She swapped those around. We'll main the Oreo.
Hostage situation nearby.
And this is just to get that challenge then. Because it does include bleeds. And Ridgeway will provide this now. And this is an effective build. I can't be as... actually, I should actually not be as aggressive as I am. Because this build can't take the same punishment as the build I was just on. Actually, we'll get some disorient as well. Just from the proximity thing, but we'll get it done with the bleeds because every enemy will likely bleed if I do it right. And if we get floors with True Sons or Rikers, I'll swap to Status Strife and get those in. There was one of those places where I actually should have used a suppressed weapon. Thing is, I'm so used to an SMG being in my hand being suppressed, because that's usually the case. It's running the 5% mod on SMGs on the muzzle is usually, well, it is a suppressor. It's not usually a suppressor, it's just is a suppressor. But yeah, I have an Oreo in my hands and that's not suppressed. Look for the key. Yeah, solo rack scaling is usually pretty easy. Stuff dies. Pretty easy.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
Oh, movement in the corner of my eye, and I put half of a mag into the hostage.
Oh, I feel this fucking bad.
Good thing there's no friendly fire.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Try me.
Actually, we are fighting Rikers. I should actually go stay this try. Let's do that. Oh, status drive is usually easy to get, even. Shooting some hyena pouches or some flames from outcasts.
Hostile drone detected.
Of course.
Rogue striker drone detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
What a room. 2 drones. I feel so ambushed. I have not felt as ambushed in my life. I'm gonna check downstairs as well for the key. And upstairs as well. It's annoying actually that the key can be there. Should have just made these not spots that you can get them. But that's in the back corner or in the top corner, so they're easy to spot at least. I already see some drones in the next room as well.
Hostage situation.
Let's go back to the other one because yeah, we're already past the Riker floor.
Them. There.
And we only need 4 more bleeds, but yeah, these guys don't bleed, so we're not gonna get it here. Oh, and I should have picked something else for because I still actually I believe I kept cool skills on school skills. Hello, sirs. Sirs. Time to come out. Hello? Coming? You guys just... Nope, never mind. We'll just ring the bell till they despawn. As we sit here and just contemplate our life choices that have led us here, ringing a bell at a door because the drones aren't coming out. If I was a tech tank here, I could actually throw a EMP grenade, but we'll just wait for him to despawn. Enemies behind doors if they get stuck. In most places, not all places, especially New York is a little bit more inconsistent with it. But yeah, most of the DC places, Summit, Descent and stuff, if they get stuck behind the door, they will despawn. Eventually. What long skill could I even take here? Just healing drone? Assault drone? Let's take assault drone. It'll help a little. Oh, they actually. Yeah, let's deploy it. We'll put our shield on cooldown.
Shade tech detected. Rogue assault turret detected.
Because they might as well have something there.
Hostile assault turret detected. Rogue striker drone detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
Yeah, for this fight, I would much rather be a tech tank. This at least gets us our bleeds. We need 3 more. It's gonna be, they're all gonna be these 3. Also as well. Let's go back to status strife. We might get those disorients on these hyenas.
You're dead. You're fucking dead. It's another time. Time to bring them. You and me.
I don't want to leave the circle too much because they have a spawn that is pretty close to it. If they contest that thing, it's always annoying. Because as long as you're in the circle, they need to put 2 people in it to get it to start taking over to their end. But if there's no one in it, they just need 1 person. Reached end here, and yeah, there's a lock on this door. There's actually 2 ways of getting in here. That's the second one. And yeah, we get a magical lock. Locking the air. I feel that lock is like the poster boy of like, you had 1 job. But then in the good way, like that thing has literally 1 job, is to just stay there and not move. Like somebody told it that, and then even the door opens and stuff, that log is sitting there going, I'm not moving. My boss told me to stay here, and I'm staying here, damn it. Is there actually any markings on these things? I don't feel I've ever looked at these closely. Also, actually, there's no keyway. Yeah. Because yeah, normally, of course, you would have like a keyway somewhere. I feel like graphically it should be like kind of here, maybe. But of course, you just didn't model it. So yeah, these are one-time use locks, and maybe go away. On to 64.
Rogue agent detected.
Good rogues again. I'm not gonna do it with this build. Not on this Fury, doesn't have the staying power against them. Gonna grab my PFE. I do want to swap my Hivat for something else. Cool skills is on. Just whatever's. Just don't have like a horrendously long cooldown for it. Yeah, let's go murder us some rogues. Because the nice thing about PFE is these guys still do a little bit of damage, but especially with my shield up, they barely do anything. Should actually put the 7-shot on Scorpio on them. 6, that's 7. Oh well. Basically dead.
I'm making the world a better place. Don't let.
Shock, and then debuff, and then swap to 612, because that thing does a lot more damage.
Rogue agent eliminated.
They're not hard if you are set up correctly. Is this chest better than the other chests? It's 15.6, 15.2. It is, in fact, better. We could actually go chest version as well. I'll see. We'll see if that is something I do. Let's go back to the Ridgeway. We'll try to get the bleeds in. Yeah, let's go actually back to Tech Tank. I'll get status drive just by shooting pouches and stuff. The Hunter's Fury is, especially with cool skills, I'd rather run it with the Hive, basically. Getting to make one mistake, basically. Because yeah, without a Hive, it's already aggressive build, you get yourself into problems sometimes. At least the Tech Tank can kind of get itself out of problems if it needs to. It's gonna kill that turret for the memento. Set her on fire. There's this poor rusher chasing me for forever now. But yeah, kind of just moving forward. I'll kill you last. Yeah, I like hear him like huffing and puffing behind me. Oh, we kept a mask. Actually, well, I'm about to get shot at, but no, that's fine. We put it in the stash. We'll hang on to that one as well. Don't remember if we were looking at a mask and going, we need one, or already had one. No key there. Some loot here. Aggroed something in the next room. So random enemies about. I'm actually gonna shoot that guy on the shield just to get some stacks.
Nearby hostage situation detected. Hostage health is
Feel with the flames around as well and stuff. I feel the hostage got hugged. Yeah, luckily nowadays they have a revive mechanic. When Summit released, these guys didn't have a revive mechanic, so if they got hugged, that was just it. You would objective failed and you would get reset back to the elevator. Which, yeah, was something they quickly changed, luckily. Because that was annoying. Especially on later floors. Because yeah, sometimes as well, when you're just in a corridor and you're just shooting open a lock or something, you'll aggro the next room. So sometimes you just didn't even have time to even, like... Well, I mean, if you played it smart, you went and cleared the room and came back for a loot. But that basically meant you were on a coordinated team anyway. A dogfight here. I'll kill the sniper one first. Both because he's purple. And because... Wait, where did the other one go?
system malfunction.
When he dies, he'll jam the other one. Actually, we'll kill this guy with leg shots.
System back online.
Looking in all the corners for all the keys. Yeah. Good thing we do because it's more loot. For instance, yeah, this door. Yeah. Because if there's enemies in the next room already, like if it's not an ambush or something, they'll always aggro to this. I wonder if they actually maybe made that lock part of... I wonder what causes it. If they hear the shot, I wouldn't think so because they're super far away. What might be is that actually that lock may have the same, like... Is it whenever you assault a member of a group, like if you have a patrol and you shoot at one of them, they'll all aggro together. They're like basically one entity for the purposes of aggro.
Nothing left.
So I wonder if that lock maybe is just intentionally, well, not per se intentionally, but like accidentally, or just is in that way, just is part of the group technically. Like we just shoot the lock. She actually does that because yeah, then if you don't shoot the lock, then it shouldn't aggro. We can test that actually. Whenever we come up on that door next time, just shooting next to the lock and seeing if it's. Although I feel I've accidentally from time to time, you know, you sometimes just aim at the lock while running and you miss and you still get aggro. So. But I'm not sure, so I'll have to try it out.
I failed you.
I just want to smack you in your face. No, smack. What? Jesus, what you doing? What did melee you to that? Ooh. It's even through that thin curtain. I suddenly see the sun coming through. It's actually surprising that it's still that much of an effect on. Because yeah, in like real life, it's actually not that big of an effect of lighting difference between the two. Oh yeah, that would be funny if that can. There was a time where you could actually
High risk target detected.
get stacks from deer and dogs in the open world and stuff for most things, like they would count as enemies. And there was they changed, like they fixed that, and for some reason in that patch they accidentally made padlocks count, so you could keep you could get crits, you would get damage numbers off of them first of all, which like normally did not. But yeah, it was like one patch that was like that. But yeah, you could like get one obliterate stack off of them and stuff like that. You could crit on a lot. It was kind of weird. I already have the key. It's like, let's go look for the key, but I already have. And we're gonna grab 66, and then we're gonna go up to a nice floor, and then do the boss room, and then we're done. 30 floors of summit. Maybe I still get my piece. Okay, I'm realizing now this might be one of those long farms as well. Because I'm trying to get a specific slot with a specific stat that is also not the same color as its core. We've done that before. For instance, red FI or something. And yeah, that took forever as well. Getting a crit damage glove, I remember taking a few days. Hoping this won't. Because we need a repair skill holster. I could forgo it and go with a crit chance of crit damage holster as well. But yeah. We're gonna do it, let's do it right. Sounds like it's that kind of janky thing.
Nearby
Oh,
hostage
yeah.
situation detected.
Games are hard, and
These shitheads are looking to die.
code turns to spaghetti quite fast.
You're gonna love this.
She was right. I did love that thing. So I got to shoot it, and it set her on fire. Just gonna shoot this guy in the shield to stack up because I'm not stacked well. Still some loot back there. Was yeah, for instance, as well, me farming this striker holster is also kind of down to slight incompetence. As yeah, the striker, of course, if you were, I mean, actually, pretty sure my third account has striker blueprints, right? Think because now they're dropping from control points, or they should drop from control points. I feel. But the holster blueprint is missing.
Assault drones
It
detected.
was always like that.
Rogue striker drones detected.
Because I've crafted
Hostile striker
the
drone
other
detected.
parts I could craft, so I have. And again, just 2 drones for ambush. What an ambush! I feel so ambushed. I cannot believe how ambushed I was. There's some fighting going on over there.
I'm exposed here.
Guys, could you stop fighting? I'm trying to loot here.
Or nothing.
Everybody stop fighting. No fighting. Everybody to their corner. Thank you. There. I can loot in peace. Full up on something, actually. I should check what I'm full up on. But actually, on this account, I don't care about resources as much to try to keep the numbers down and stuff. Actually, I'm not full up on anything. Just was laggy. Or might have been a backpack thing or something. Trinket.
Terminal in hostile control.
Let's go. I'll kill you.
Here we're gonna simulate what happened yesterday. These are basically all like server personnel. Yeah, basically what happened yesterday is this. Somebody just came into the server room and accidentally went like, that's what I'm... When did that disappear? But yeah, basically someone came in and just went, this is how you fix servers, right? You just... And then, yeah, Isaac went, server destroyed, and they went like, oh, oops. Wait, was I not supposed to empty an ACS into the servers? Is that not how you fix stuff? You would think that guy was the intern, but it's actually the CTO of that company. You missed. Try again. You missed. Oh, yeah, when they grab their shotguns, they hit a little bit. But yeah, red snipers actually miss a lot if you're moving. I'm in combat, so there's something in here. Maybe Hoarder? Oh, it was their RC card. I was still alive, keeping me in combat. Although I totally feel the plight of that sniper there. I've done that with Determined, where enemies running right up in front of you and you just miss both of them, both shots. You just go, screw this, I'm grabbing a shotgun. We've all been there. Hey, there's that. Indeed. Grütjes. I'm gonna pronounce it the way likely a German person would. You guys don't have the right G's for those. Although I mean, most languages actually don't have the Dutch G, because for those wondering, that's just like greetings kind of thing in Dutch, groetjes. But yeah, it's with that kind of G. It's groetjes, like groetjes. Yeah, a lot of different languages, or people speaking different languages. Oftentimes, yeah, find it a little bit off-putting when they hear Dutch for the first time. Especially sentences like Amsterdam heeft 88 prachtige grachten, which you know, just full in on it. Where did this guy go? What? Just fucking hunter spot. What? How did you get there? That was a ninja.
My turret's set. I'll get you. Put it out. It hurts.
Yeah. We've cleared floor 68. That means we get to giggle like little children, even though we're trying to act as if we're adults. Because, of course, we have reached the funny number. It is so funny. Look at how funny it is. I had a support call at work recently about our software no longer working. Turns out they switched, had turned switches off in the server room to find out what they did and just also. Yep, that's, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I have a similar story. I'll tell it in a second. I'll read the rest of it.
Serious trauma detected.
A U sound? What do you mean? Or you mean like U? Is it? That's basically U. What does this button do? See if I can do this without dying, actually. But yeah, I had something similar at work one time, like when somebody literally we have basically power racks splitting like 32 amp power to other stuff. They just unplugged a few stuff and they were like, oh, like, I'm not sure this is leading anywhere. It's just going into a wall. It's just like, dude, that's like literally the audio system. Like, and then, yeah, of course I get called in because it's not working. I just go like in and go like, yeah, we needed to plug in some other stuff in, and we didn't need this stuff. Okay, but why didn't you plug it back in after you left? Oh yeah, we should have done that, shouldn't we? Like, it's weird. I didn't hire those guys again. Or well, that specific guy especially. Is that like unplugged it for a smoke machine or something? They weren't using the full audio system, so that unplugged some stuff on the audio side for the lighting, and then they didn't put it back. Like, she's like, what kind of a technician are you? First rule of being a technician: put it back the way you found it, unless specifically given orders to like do it differently.
One
especially with like stage or like theater work. It's just like,
Incoming. High risk hostile.
look at how it's set up when you come in, and then leave it exactly like that when you leave, and it'll probably be fine, unless the person before you messed up somehow.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
How many stinger hives did you touch? That was like 4 stinger hives. They're not even like dropping double skills anymore. It's like they've gone to quads. How many? I'm gonna go murder this named. He pissed me off. They took her shields.
Won't let him get away.
Of course, I go up, he jumps down. I'll just stack on this gal and just murder him from behind.
Let's see how you handle them.
Of course, he knows how to hide well. That's not on target, that's on target. Get damage shields. Jesus. That fight turned into a hassle. So I've lost all my stacks in the meantime. The door is up. I need to go downstairs anyway to get the loot, so let's go.
You ain't leaving alive.
Time to level up.
That rusher will come to me, so let's deal with that one first. No, as in food? What? Oh, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean that's English has the same. You mean like groetjes in U? Like yeah, it has more of a like U kind of sound. But yeah, that's just. I mean, English has that kind of weird stuff as well. Yeah. You know. In one of your lights, you have a huge. Well, no, it's just one of my curtains is a little bit thinner than the other ones, or well, I don't have like blackout curtains that cover the entire window. That would be too easy. So yeah, when the sun comes through, it kind of overpowers the light I usually have on my face, because that's a pretty weak light actually. Mostly because as well I don't want to be blinded. Yeah. I mean, it's actually it's my phone light to to give it away. Like it's just the light from a phone in a holder. But yeah, that can't overpower the sun when it's bright, and it's going behind behind clouds and stuff. So it's coming and going. As a result of a cleaner pulling the server power. Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Although, well, that's just we had one time. That was a. So one of the things that you will often be trained upon, especially if you're a technician that is kind of worth their salt, is the status effect kind of. How to put out equipment, because yeah, equipment fires, electrical fires, you're not supposed to use normal fire extinguishers on them, the foam ones, mostly because, well, the foam will just mess up everything else. Also, electrical fires are being fed, like there is usually components that like can feed a fire pretty effectively. So usually you want to use a CO2 extinguisher on them. We had a very old. One thing that from time to time just happens is you'll get fire in like professional equipment if you especially don't like take very good care of it or anything. You'll get fires in them because they'll eat up dust. It's equipment that will be active for like 20 years or something. Like we have like guitar amps and stuff that have been around for like 20 years, or PA amps. That's kind of same. And yeah, I remember one time. So we had a rack full of equipment, which at a festival just. Monitor amps and the PA amps were in there, all expensive stuff. The rack EQs for the monitors and stuff were also in there. So yeah, the full like a full stack or full height 19-inch rack with a lot of equipment. One of the monitor amps started to catch on fire and kind of started to smoke. Although I don't even think it really caught on fire. But in like one of the younger guys around there, his reaction was to grab the nearest fire extinguisher, which was foam, and just foam the entire thing. So instead of just turning it off and seeing if that maybe like took away the fire, and if that didn't work, then extinguishing it with a CO2, he basically doused an entire rack that was still powered as well. So everything short-circuited in there. So you like had to have repairs on everything because like if it's off and you put like foam or water on electrical stuff, you can oftentimes get away with it because you just let it dry. You need to get the residue of like the calcium of like if it's just normal water off of it. But yeah, you can basically clean electrical equipment with like alcohol or just pure water, and it's fine as long as you let it dry before you plug it in. But yeah, this was all plugged in still, fully active, and just basically it went from a small issue where we could have like salvaged most of the things in there to, well, basically having to send everything in for repairs. And for that show itself, trying to like get quickly, because I was doing sound check and stuff, so we had to like get on the phone and try to get replacement equipment in as quick as possible and like get the show going again. Which yeah, that guy got yelled at. Oh yeah, this is ages ago, so I wasn't in charge. I didn't have to yell at him, but I would have yelled at him as well if I was in charge. Like, I mean, good on you for taking action, but it was the wrong action, so you're getting yelled at. Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, well, we have guitar amps in there that are like from 1960. We don't use them much, but yeah, like we have a Fender that is like actually literally 50 years old or something. Although, of course, at this point, it's kind of like the TCS chip. It's just, I think everything on it has been replaced at some point, because even like the skin, like the outer layer of like the coverings and stuff have all been replaced, as well as everything got torn up at some point. The speakers, the inlining, all of the electronics at some point, all of the lamps in there as well. Why can't I think of the I mean, yeah, the lamps, but they have a specific name. We're done with Summit, actually, right? Yeah, we did get our weekly Summit project. We didn't get our piece. we'll leave here. I have like another half an hour. I can go. So we'll make use of that. I'll likely do 2 countdowns. Try to get this darned holster. I mean, no, officially, just not even, don't put it just in rice. Just let it dry. Just literally sit there till it's dried. Now we got a commando out of our out of that project. Although, yeah, we got, how many summit caches did we get? So 2 plus, so we got 13 levels there, which isn't much in comparison to what you can farm, but so isn't horrible. That's some levels in. Let's pop all these, and yeah, I'm gonna go do a countdown, or well, 2 likely. We'll just do challenging. I'm mostly interested in just getting the right piece. I don't need them to be good, so challenging sounds better take than heroic.
Hello there.
Could have enhanced PP. Nah. Let's not have enhanced PPs. Let's leave our PPs unenhanced.
Thanks for the deal.
I am a child. We'll deconstruct all that. Get our exotic component in. How many exotics do I have even on this account now? 37. And yeah, let's swap builds first. I've been running tanky builds. Let's run a full red. We'll run the Oreo in 100 stack variant. And yeah, later I might, and run after we'll run red FN. But yeah, let's murder some stuff first.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
And our targeted, I mean, well, it's shared with Summit, so it will still be super big. It's quite the name. See what our glorious leader is running. Ninja bike striker with braced bellstone. Okay, sure, why not? Through that rubber cables around your hand, the elbow is a big no-no. Yep. We were told by a technician. Before we're told off by a technician. Yeah.
Communication relay offline.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if you're doing it to cables that don't get used much, like if you're using it, if you're doing that to, like, you know, power cables you use around the house and stuff that are like thick cables, and you don't like use them twice a day for like 10 years.
I'd rather not have their
It's no biggie. The thing is, you're putting basically, when you're pulling them up on the thing, you're putting stress on the cable, especially if it's an unshielded cable. Then it, like, basically you're just pulling it apart a little bit. So that over time will just cause issues, especially because if you have a set way that you're doing it, it's always gonna be on the same spot, because you're gonna grab the cable in the same way every time, and then you're gonna like roll it in that same way every time. So that's kind of the thing with it. And then yeah, especially XLRs and like stage cables and stuff, we don't do that with them because we expect technicians to be able to roll cables.
System reactivated.
Really? I feel I got away from that, but one of our team members decided to go a different way.
Agent down.
We'll get the kill in, I'll get my ally up. That hive's not gonna res you, my friend. That one's for somebody else. Because once you as well, when you know it, it's actually faster to, or like once you have it in your hands, it's faster to actually roll them just in hand. And yeah, because of our how slow we did that, we're only getting 2 hunters here. So yeah, turbine cooling tower. Let's go cooling. Or did they already go turbine? Well, actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And just get turbine now.
System breach initiated.
Yes. Very polite people here. But as well, honestly, like most cables, people, because people tell people off for that as well, for like power cables and stuff. Those kind of things are so sturdy, like, they wouldn't really care. It's mostly just for, because the XLRs aren't that thick. They're unshielded. It's just too, well, they're shielded inside, but it's they're covered, but they're not shielded. There's no shielding to like take up the slack or take up the stress to give it slack. And of course, like those cables, like they get used for years and years if nobody like messes them up in that way.
Area secure.
It's usually the thing actually that actually breaks on XLRs is you'll get breakages around the heads and stuff, and you just basically take the head off, take a little bit off the top, and then just like resolder the head back on with just a cable that's now like 3 centimeters shorter. And you can kind of keep doing that for a while. And on the cooling, feeling the team is splitting up here. Hoping there aren't.
Shade tech detected.
I mean, well, maybe they're taking the long way to cooling. Let's give them the benefit of...
10 minutes to log down.
Why even?
The facility.
What am I doing? Let's not give them the benefit of that. Let's go. They're idiots, and then just leave it at that.
Let's do this!
Protect the engineer.
Rogue incinerator turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected.
They are fools.
Rogue assault turret detected. Hostile assault turret detected. Rogue sniper turret detected. Hostile sniper turret detected.
You okay, Isaac?
Needs assistance.
That's a lot of callouts.
Rogue striker drone detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
Yeah, is it rogue or is it hostile? I can't tell. Why is no one in this one? Did the team... Oh. Wait, is the guy that said shut up in there?
Incoming. High risk hostile.
And the annoying thing is these two are so close to each other, so we're both getting 8-man scaling, so... They're making it take longer.
Area secure.
Agent, you can access the waste area. Do me a favor and take a decontamination shower before you come back to base.
They'll have to also go all the way around to go back from... Because they're in lab. They need to... I mean, actually, if they're smart, you can actually run through... Because this place is open, so you can run through here if you know that that is a thing that you can do, but... I won't give them that. Is this reset to... What is even here? Did I get kicked? Is that what's happening?
Safe area entered.
You swear an oath that means something.
Yeah. So was it this guy? No, he wasn't the group leader. You know what? We have the ability to find that out. Because I do wanna give him a piece of my mind. So what we'll do is make use of a functionality that I have access to, which is to go back into the VOD. And we shall first whisper to this person, because then we can report him right afterwards. Because also, I didn't even antagonize him, but he felt the need to be an ass.
This beats working retail.
And we'll report him for... You know what, we'll go for... Yeah, no. The annoying thing is nothing really in here matches, but we'll just report him for something. Hopefully enough people will do it.
Come on over and take a
He can go fuck himself. Is my official stance on that. Because if you cannot... The funny thing is, I didn't even say anything to him. Like, I'm guessing he kicked the entire team. But, yeah, he can go fuck himself. In the meantime, I'm just going back to where I was. Yeah, we'll matchmake again. Hopefully, we will never see that person again. Luckily, there is a big enough player base that you usually don't see people twice.
You are now in a group.
Let me catch up here. Strain on the eyes, Max. Yeah. Oh yeah, guitar cables especially. You don't want to do like that. Because yeah, they're usually the... Well, I mean, you can have high ones where like there's braided outside. That helps a lot usually. But yeah, especially plastic outside ones. They're pretty flimsy actually. Like especially
Kitchen relay
the jack ends of it, like where it goes into the plastic of the jack, is just XLRs are a lot larger. You can have much more surface area to actually get the cables well placed and
Tusk has
stuff.
taken the power plant. Looks like they've triggered the lockdown protocols while they were charging.
Yeah, it was. Well, also, it wasn't just the unjustified kick. It was unjustified kick just in the middle of a countdown.
We
Like
need
we
to
were
restrict
going to the
access and
main.
secure the nuclear waste.
And that was just because they were idiots and went to their, like, they went to VIP, like, for no reason as well. Like, we're making fun of them, but actually somebody else called him out of like, hey, how's that VIP going for you idiots?
Activated.
And then he started likely kicking,
High levels of radiation detected. Commence operational lockdown
which
procedures.
is such a childish thing to do, because also
System
they
curtailed.
failed, they're gonna fail their extraction if he like killed, if he's like kicked most of the group, like you're not gonna survive that, you know. But yeah, sometimes even a little bit of leadership is too much for some people.
System
I'm in
reactivated.
danger here because yeah, he'll
Agent down.
animation wise that didn't look like it was going for me. Wait, what? Oh, that's kind of like animation wise that looked like it was going for the other guy. But then I died. Because for a second there I was like, wait, does it have maybe a radius kind of thing? But no, because he didn't take any damage. The other team is also somewhat struggling. I'm gonna guess, oh, I see one coming in late, although they might have respawned. I'm gonna guess 2 people went the wrong way. They got likely split into 2. Looks like it. I'm gonna go through here,
System restored.
wait for my team to show up. Yeah, what happened here? That's weird. Reactor and lab. Or is that hunter alive still? No, right? Is he alive? No.
System malfunctioning. System reactivated. System breach initiated.
What? There's a hunter here. Okay, they pulled one hunter there. Fuck it. There, we'll deal with it on the way out, maybe.
System disrupted.
Yeah.
System restored.
Yeah, they're going
System
for the flank.
curtailed. System reactivated.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought there was one more hunter, but I'm not gonna leave here to go deal with that. Like that's. By the time we get there, he should be dead, but it likely
Critical
won't be.
systems exposed.
I'm gonna go up here. This is not a good idea, I think. Nope. And this isn't also a good idea, but it's a better one
Data transfer halted.
than the other one.
High risk target approaching.
But yeah, it's weird that so many like weird. I mean, it's just people that don't know
Area secure.
dragging people. But are these guys still fighting it? No. Our main is containment, so it'll lead to the other one. Or it'll lead to the other hunter. Off to lab. See if anybody breaks off and goes into that.
You're in. We need to locate the target.
Oh, actually, no. Okay. For a second there, I thought somebody, but yeah, that's our friend in front of us making it into here for hostiles.
10 minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
Follow all
Okay.
safety protocols.
Well, yeah. Go enjoy that burger. As actually as well for me. I won't be going on much longer. At most, one more countdown after this, because yeah, 3-ish my time. I do need to go do some stuffs. Get some stuff done. And then yeah, we'll return this evening and we'll do the X0 showcase, which luckily for me is nice and easy. I don't need to do any calculation sheets or anything for it. Because yeah, that doesn't make sense with it. Well, we'll show, we'll go to the range and we'll show basically mechanically how the different variants work, just explaining supercharge and like how to Acosta. Stuff like that. Just in case, because surprising as well how often people don't actually like get those mechanics. Ooh, few big lag spikes there.
System back online.
Just got rubber banding.
High value target detected.
Yeah, I still have my. It's been weeks, and even though, like, but I still have a little bit of a like. Not really cold, but just like a lingering kind of. Because yeah, I still have a cough and stuff. You would almost think I'm a smoker. But I mean, I've been a smoker, so many a year. But
Hostile neutralized.
not in the last few years.
High risk target approaching.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind it ending.
He's going out.
Target located.
Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the waste area.
Back to wastes. Oh, almost forgot the chest. Really, what? That's yeah, somebody there goes containment, which yeah is the main objective, but also the second main trigger is like Isaac just puts a line down for everyone. Like main, you usually don't have to specifically tell people. I'll grab the ammo here. Where are you? Like literally the guy said. Apparently it is needed. I stand corrected. But yeah, we didn't get the message of people entering it there, so I'm gonna guess several people shooting at them made them realize to turn around. Is that hunter still here somewhere?
Agent, you've reached the waste area. I need
I'm
you to secure
curious.
the radioactive material to override the lockdown protocols.
He would have responded to that. Oh yeah, they basically dragged off an extra hunter, so we only got 2 at the start, so we'll have 6 total.
Radiation detected. Initiating.
So that may be, I mean, we have the opportunity to have 6
Secure
total.
that tank and get back into the sarcophagus.
Let's not be too positive.
That should be the source of the leak. Now
The glass may be half disrupted and destroyed
Evacuate the
by
facility. 5 minutes to lock down.
Hunter smashing it with his hatchet.
Lockdown protocols in effect.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
Where? Is he dead? No good. Aim for the head. I have it in my.
Nice to be able to do some damage.
They're here.
As much as I enjoy my tech tanks and stuff like that, especially solo, sometimes you also just... A top damage build is fun to play as well. Especially in groups. Where there's more things for them to shoot at than just you.
I'll get to you. Hostile civilian
great work. Now just seal that bunker and stop exposing your team to not so low doses of radiation.
Radiation
Let's just get the
detected.
completion in. Murder Lionheart here.
Detected.
Get the last few kills in, get our loot, and go. Somebody get in that last guy.
Great work,
get our
Agent.
main
Power
chest.
plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there. When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
Rate of fire shotguns. The new meta. Northern extraction. I'm gonna grab ammo actually on the way. Looking for more ammos, but I'll be first out anyway. We'll pop this. Flare at 20 seconds? What? Well, correct him there because why would you flare at 20? You can actually like do it like on
Armed hostiles detected.
3 really, but the only reason we do it at 20 is because wait, somebody why did they what? How did that happen? They triggered on the This is weird. I'm playing as if I'm PFE. I'm not.
Assistance needed.
They killed him, right? No.
Needs assistance.
God damn it.
System disrupted.
Remember when I earlier said it might be optimistic? Turns out that glass wasn't half full. That glass was filled with gasoline and is now currently on fire. half full still with gasoline.
Vital signs critical. Agent out of action.
I'm at a high chance of dying because I have no safe place to go. I'm just gonna go inside here.
Serious trauma detected.
But why did they spawn in this configuration? This is the configuration when you come from this side.
Shoot off a flare so Torres knows you're ready to
I'm
go.
gonna prioritize my survival over everything else.
Down.
No, this is a fluke.
Rogue fixer drone detected. Hostile fixer drone
Alright,
detected.
I'm good. Not even. I'm gonna die there anyway. Because yeah, the other two were already leaving that fight. They're leaving 2 hunters in their flank. I was gonna be there with one other person.
Safe.
We'll just take the coward's way out. Get going on a... We'll do one more countdown. Took a second for her to load in.
Good to be seeing you.
By doing it this way, I won't have those people as my teammates.
Invite to another agent's group received. You have joined a group.
What it'll go as is actually... Yeah, let's grab that Redify. No, I'm hoping actually we do get a... You know what? I'm just gonna call it there. Yeah, let's have some extra time. Yeah, Jesus Christ. We'll leave it there. What we'll do actually is let's get the outline for this even a little bit closer. There, we have this backpack now with repair skills. If we have to, we have. Just put that in as a placeholder. Skill haste is, I would much rather take crit chance or crit damager. At least it's here.
Been invited to a clan.
I have been invited to a clan. It is an open clan. I could have joined if I wanted to. We'll decline that. And yeah, we still have to basically, get this with a repair skill. We have all the other parts in place. It's annoying that we still don't have that part in place. We'll save it as this for now. I will attempt again a little bit in a little bit. I'm gonna jump off here. We'll be back at it this evening. Let me catch up if I miss anything. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's I've already decided the title is basically, well, as I usually have the titles on my build showcases, it's like the name of the build kind of thing that like describes it. Like in this case, it'll be X0, well, Ortiz X0, then build showcase, and then it's literally going to be ellipses. But Eclipse is better. And we'll likely add that in a few times in the thing as well. It'll likely be in my conclusion part as well. Because yeah, that's basically the thing with it. It is interesting enough to run, especially for people like me that do enjoy trying stuff out. It is a difference. You have to play it a little bit differently than Eclipse. That's mostly it. But yeah, we'll go over those. We'll get the recording in. We'll get the footage together. Likely that one actually, yeah, well, even though we'll record it like tomorrow and I'll stitch it together the day after, it likely won't go up till a few days later. Or I might put that in front of the other one. Seeing as, yeah, for once I'm on an afternoon, let me briefly check who is and isn't online, and I might send everybody over. Don't see any names I kind of recognize. Oh, actually, yeah. We'll send everybody over to a casual stream. Hopefully this is muted. Yeah, that one is. As I'll send everybody over to Ziva, who sometimes pops in and has been around sometimes. So we'll just do that. As I fumble to find, I should be actually following, making it easier on myself. And say hi for me. I'll be back this evening and we'll do some build showcasing, and yeah, likely it won't be a long recording, so we'll likely continue some farming for this thing afterwards. But yeah, for now, enjoy Ziva, and I'll be back this evening. And well, actually, that's awkward. I always forget that after I click ready to raid or start raid, it still like has a countdown of like 10 seconds. Yeah. And of course, as always, I usually say have a good night, but yeah, it's not night. Unless it is for you, then have a good night for you. But for the rest of us in these time zones, well, have a good day.